Hey guys, your grandma's Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming to you today. Hey to all my subbies. I got me either one or two new subbies. But hey guys, how y'all doing? Um, this your grandma's Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming to you today with my take on the strawberry letter. Let's listen.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, a game of cat and mouse every night. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I got married 2 months ago, and I haven't been getting any sleep. I need your help on how to get my husband to calm down. I married a very religious man, and he wanted to be a pastor, but changed his mind about a year ago. Because of that, he already thinks he is one. He insisted we wait until marriage to have sex, so we did. Kind of. We fooled around once just to see if we were compatible, and it was great. So I was excited for a married life with him. As soon as I said I do, he was ready for some action. We had sex between the wedding and our reception while I was trying to change into my second dress. I was not even in the mood, but he started quoting scripture about how a woman is supposed to treat her man. I tried to stay at our reception as long as I could because he kept whispering to me all that he was going to do to me that night. I was too tired for all of that, and he didn't care. We have had so much sex since that night, and I have to run, hide, and make up excuses to get a break from pleasing him. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. But too much of a good thing is a problem. He likes the game of cat and mouse and capturing me all over the house. I suggested we try sex at lunchtime, and he said it will make him too tired to finish his day. In the mornings, he said he has to prepare mentally for his day, so sex won't work. He only wants to have sex at night, all night, like 3 times a night. I sat him down and told him we have to compromise. And he looked so defeated that I felt bad for him. We're both 30, and my aunt said he will settle down soon. At what age does a man settle into a sensible sex schedule? How do I handle this? Well, I would think a sensible sex schedule would be one that you guys, to use your word, compromised about. And right now, that's not happening. Maybe as he gets older, 40s, 50s, maybe he'll slow down then.
Girl, you better get on that sex while you can get
He wanted to be a pastor, you said, but he changed his mind. I really don't think that's how that works when you have a call in your life to be a pastor, but you have other problems. You're trying to get him off you. That's what you're trying to do.
You better get it now. That's all I can tell you.
And this is something, because if you're complaining this soon into the marriage, it's only been 2 months.
Okay. Wait, what?
You're newlyweds. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing it.
Oh, everywhere. Everywhere.
Later on, like your aunt said, it slows down. But this is your issue. It's important to you. You're right. Sometimes too much of a good thing is, too much. It can't be. Your husband has lived a sheltered lifestyle, trying to be a pastor and all that, and he's trying to get it in as much as he can without any regard to your feelings. It's all his way or no way. He even quotes the Bible to get you to try and guilt you into having sex with him. He could compromise, like you say, with you, do some mornings, some lunchtime, some afternoons, but no, he says that doesn't work for him. But what about you? And then nighttime, is good, of course, but not all night. You got to go to sleep at some point. Again, your man needs to learn and understand the meaning of the word, again, compromise, if you guys are going to be happy in this marriage. And that's the thing. You guys have years to be together, God willing, so what is the rush? Slow it down just a little bit. That's all you have.
He might want to.
So after this honeymoon period, you can start to pace yourself, because you're going to have to get some sleep at some point. And he needs to know that just because you're his wife and you're there, that doesn't mean that, he gets to pounce on you whenever, whatever, however he wants to. It's not just about him. This is about you too. Steve?
I have answers to all these questions this woman has. Before we get to it, let's go through some parts of the letter that I found to be
Here we go.
interesting. A game of cat and mouse every night. That's the name of the subject. Every night. We gotta do this every night. Now she been married to the husband for 2 months, and she's been getting no sleep.
I'm
And
not
she needs some help on how to get her husband to come.
understanding.
She said I married a very religious man and he wanted to be a pastor, but changed his mind about a year ago. Oh, okay.
Why?
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could take your call and then just go.
I ain't really want to do it right now.
Not
I'll
answer
wait.
the call, but I guess you changed your mind. Y'all headed for some more rocky roads. I'm gonna just tell you that, since he's a very religious man. Because of that, he already thinks he's won. So he insisted that y'all wait until marriage before y'all had sex. And you did that kind of, but you fooled around one time to make sure y'all was compatible. That happens. That's life. And it was great. Okay. So you was excited to have a married life with him. But as soon as you said I do, homeboy was ready for action. So right after the wedding, before the honeymoon, when you was changing dresses for your reception, here he comes. Oh,
Something ain't right.
boy was ready. And then you was trying to went upstairs and go into your second
And
dress.
changing the other dress, and here he
And you
comes.
wasn't even in the mood, but
Holding
he
it in
started
his
quoting
hand.
scriptures about how a woman is supposed to treat her man.
Huh?
I'm gonna stop right there because I have several questions.
Yeah, please, Steve, because
All right, Steve, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's subject, a game of cat and mouse every night. We'll get back into it right after this.
come back in part 2. Hold on, guys. Hey guys, this your girl Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming back to you with part 2 of my take on the strawberry letter. Let's listen. So I was about to turn it on. The TV thing went that crazy.
Let's recap today's strawberry letter. Finish up your response. The subject is a game of cat and mouse every night.
Well, this woman that married this religious man who was called to be a preacher, but a year ago he decided he wasn't going to do that because he wanted to live a more obviously different lifestyle than pastoring would require. So he backed out of that, but since he still thinks he's a minister. So
it only worked. He's cherry picking.
Have sex before you got married, but then y'all went on and fooled around one time to make sure y'all was compatible. That's human nature. So happened
Comparable,
so
compatible.
Now you're really looking forward to married life. But as soon as y'all said I do, I'm talking about right after the vow. Homeboy ready for action.
They stopped to take pictures.
Woo-cha.
Damn all the pictures.
Girl.
I done took these pictures, but you know what my
Girl.
So now y'all had
My advice, because you already.
Wow.
And then you was trying to change into your second
You already in your 30s.
reception evening. You wasn't even in the mood, but he started.
You better jump on this thing and ride it till the fucking wheels fall off, my guy. Cause
our man. Now, let me ask you a question. Can y'all please send all this scripture? What is this scripture that he's getting all this sex on?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
So we can have this.
No.
I'm very unfamiliar. And if anybody knows the scripture that I get a requirement that y'all do what we want y'all to do and how you want to do it in good times, can you please send us a copy of it? Thank you, Jesus.
What are you going to do with this?
Apply it. I'm going to read it to my wife. There you go.
Yeah? You can have Margie with that bullpen if you want to.
Here's another problem. And then she said, I tried to stay at the reception as long as I could because he kept whispering to me all that he was going to do to me that night.
Girl.
I was too tired for all that. He didn't
Girl.
care. You know, I've noticed a lot of women, because of the activities of the wedding day and the reception, I've heard a lot of people say that night of the wedding, it don't be all that y'all thought it was going to be because she be wore out.
So tired.
Yeah. So, but he don't care. The lady said, we have had so much sex since that night
In
that I
2
got
months?
to run, hide, and make up excuses to get a break from pleasing him. Then she tried to fix it. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. No, it ain't.
Ah!
But too much of a good thing is a problem. And then he want to play cat and mouse all night long. And then, and that's what it's
Hurry up, Steve, because I can't with this damn letter.
Find her. Now, this ain't cat and mouse. This is hide.
It's hide and seek. I feel for you, because I can't relate.
You're going to have to leave the house.
Get a job. I swear to God, I cannot fucking relate. But I'm 50. I done did the 30-year-old thing, so.
Put a ladder up against the garage and climb up on it and then kick the ladder open. He'll never find you up there. But you got to get out that house. So now, here's the problem, too. He don't like sex during the day because she done tried to tell him let's have it for lunch. But he can't get it in the morning because he wants to have sex. He told you that he can't compromise because I suggested they have sex at lunch. He said it make him too tired to finish the day. Then in the mornings, he got to prepare mentally for his day so sex won't work. He only want to have sex at night.
What kind of...
I sat him down and told him we got to compromise. He looked so defeated, I felt bad for him. We're both 30 and my aunt said he will settle down soon. At what age does a man settle into a sensible sex schedule? How do I handle it? Well, let me help you out with that, because I know exactly when his ass is going to settle into a sensible sex schedule. As soon as y'all have kids. Boom, settle. Case closed. You
done. Over.
Wearing you every night. And then he going to help out with these kids. He got to get up in that 2-hour feeding schedule. Soon as y'all have kids. I'll tell you something else. If he try to open a business, he gonna sell his ass right on.
Yeah, he gonna settle right on down.
Because he'll be tired.
Yep.
You got to think now.
Mm-hmm.
See, so y'all just missing a couple of things. Y'all ain't got.
He needs something to do.
And y'all ain't got no real business going. Y'all
no, he needs something to do.
As soon as y'all get
besides her.
Dreams and aspirations, as soon as y'all sit down and fill out that vision board and find out what everybody wants and think. And now you realize what it's going to take to make that vision board come true. You're going to get on a sensible sexual schedule. Believe that. Some kids and some visions. All you got to do is want more and have more. And here comes a whole bunch of sensible ass sex. Congratulations. You are now into the sexual sensibility phase of life. And the kids going to help you be real sensible.
Yes, God. That kids won't stop your shit.
Scripture.
Yeah, I'll read it when we come back.
What?
Send it to me too. No, I'm gonna send it to you. You ain't gonna want it now.
All right. Thank you. You can hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. And coming up next, it is Sports Talk with Tommy. That should be fun. Yes, right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, guys, you heard Shirley, Steve. Yeah, he need a hobby. But speaking for somebody that have been 30, I was 30 20 years ago. I was 20, 30 years ago. What? I'm 50 now. You do the math. I'm high. Excuse me, y'all. Girl, enjoy this. Please enjoy this. Please enjoy this. Because I swear to God, I fucking cannot relate. I can fucking not. Oh, Lord. Girl. Even though it was a little strange that he wanted to do it in between reception and wedding, that's weird. No, that's not weird. That means, well, considering he was a minister or training to be a minister or had thoughts of being in the ministry, and then all of a sudden, a year later, he decided what made him change his mind? I mean, my girl, I promise you, because they say this should have been a rule years ago, God, Jesus, help. This should have been a rule way before now. Every 10 years, you got to renew your license. And that go for legal license, common law. I don't give a damn what kind of marriage license you have. Every 10 years, if you've been with somebody over 10 years, you should have to go somewhere and sit down with somebody and see if y'all still work. You need a third party in this. You can't just do it on your own because you might kill somebody. Honestly, yeah, that every 10-year rule, they should have really put that thing in. That should have been in the Bible. I'm sorry. That every 10-year thing, that shit should have been in the Bible. Oh, God, forgive me. But that should have been in the Bible. That you renew something, you go back over, and that's even in relationships. Y'all should have a 10-year requirement that y'all are required to go in front of somebody and talk to somebody about your relationship after the first 10 years. Because, girl, you only in that for 2 months, and you already tired. You're not going to make it to the first 3 years, let alone the first 10. Girl, enjoy it, because I swear to God, by the time he hit 45 and all them situations start, girl, 50, 55, you will just be, oh, Jesus. Enjoy it. That's all I can tell you.